Hey, hope you are doing very well today. Welcome on the Today Crypto News live show on 19th of July. The market is dumping. Most of the altcoins are in red, and so grayscale unlock coming and a lot of FUDs and panic going around. But I'm here bringing you the major news and just get some insights that don't be a panic seller. So it's working well. Please push the like, the subscribe, and the bell notification all. So let's share my screen. By the way, I'm Miklós Denkler from CorionX and bringing you the daily crypto news. So let's check our favorite bubble chart. You see that most of the altcoins are in red, almost 5, 10, or even 13%. The rule is done several days because there was an exploit, a smart contract exploit that also we will cover in the today live. And also Dash is pumping, just Dash alone pumping. I don't know what's the reason. Maybe there was some upgrade or some news came out regarding Dash. Let's check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index, and we see that the index is at 24. It was yesterday 20 and maybe even lower. So now it's just correcting back a little bit. But see, let's check this. In the last 1 month, almost spent around 20. So the average is 20, and this is an extreme fear. And as you see, 2 days ago, the index was at 15. So insane low territory, and almost 2 months we are here, and just the market is sidewaving and people, traders, investors are freaking out. But this is how the market is accumulating itself, and weak hands will be shaken out, and diamond's hands are accumulating more and more Bitcoin. And as the extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried, that could be a buying opportunity. But you know, this is not a financial advice, not an investment advice. You should do your own research. Everything's in this video just for educational and entertainment purposes only. So let's check our first news. Bitcoin price forecast, BTC recovery to 40,000 needs a catalyst, but another dip is probable. So if you go to crypto Twitter, or if you go to check the crypto news, you will find bearish and bullish news and bearish and bullish sentiments, whatever, whichever you are looking for, you will find it. So Bitcoin fails to wow investors during the weekend, struggles to hold about 31,000. Bulls put up a fierce fight as shown by the MACD, but recovery remains a daunting task. So also during the weekend, Bitcoin just sideways between 31,000 and 32,000. Today it broke below 31,000, but we will check. But 30,000 still holding. The MACD shows that BTC is slightly in the bull's hands. This bullish outlook comes after a sustained buy signal that is likely to be accentuated by the MACD crossing above the mean line. Okay, so the analyst says here that because the MACD, he sees Bitcoin bullish. And what else do we have? Some exponential moving average, but we do have this downwards trending channel, or you can call it a descending wedge, downwards moving descending wedge. So yes, this used to be a bullish pattern, but during the downtrend, it's also breaking down in most of the times. Okay, so there were some supports further down. So all these supports are broken now, but these resistance are untouched. Now these 31,000 and 30,800 are also acting as a resistance. Our next piece of news about Ripple XRP price analysis, risk of a larger decline below 0.5. So now XRP has it 0.6 resistance at the 55 simple moving average. And yeah, okay, so let's check the charts. We will see. So also a downward trending channel, and then it can break a horizontal support at 0.5 and 0.56 first. Okay, let's get back. So key support levels 0.575, 0.55, 0.5. Key resistance 0.6 and 0.62. Okay. The next price analysis about Cardano. Cardano price is gearing up to recover beyond 1.2 overnight. So that is a question. We see 1.16, 1.18 acted price increased from there. The price change of approximately 1.51% is observed in the last 24 hours. Okay, so that's not too much. Our next piece of news, Bitcoin rally incoming according to on-chain analyst Will Clemente. Here is why. So Will Clemente is an on-chain analyst. He used to be on Antonis Pompliano's show, and now hang in there, guys. This thing is going to pop soon. Supply shock still in play this week. Clemente's bullish stance on BTC comes as he sees on-chain signals pointing to the rise of Bitcoin adoption around the world. Extremely bullish on global Bitcoin adoption. Blue, supply held by entities with 0.01 to 1 BTC. Green, net user growth on the network, so these lines. All-time highs in new users. Hockey stick up in accumulation from small entities. So guys, let's check this. I cannot make it bigger. So this blue one is the supply held by entities 0.1 to 1 BTC, so it's increasing. And this green line is the Bitcoin supply held by entities below 0.1 BTC, also increasing, and Bitcoin entities net grow, and we see that Bitcoin holders, the number of Bitcoin holders are rising, but it's not parabolic yet. Okay, Will says, here is a really interesting long-term chart. Following March 2020, record money supply expansion changed investors' behavior in the Bitcoin market. This metric shows the trend in number of illiquid coins relative to overall supply. More coins are being locked up than ever. So this is the illiquid supply, and it started to go down. And it was the lowest during the COVID dump last year, March, and increasing back. Okay, so he highlights that wallets holding between 1,000 and 10,000 BTC have been on a buying spree since the beginning of July. The analyst says that these deep-pocketed investors have added over 1.4 billion worth of Bitcoin to their holdings in the last 14 days. Bitcoin whales have added 76,000 BTC to their holdings in the last 2 weeks. So this chart shows the gray is the Bitcoin price, and this yellow or orange is the holdings that they added. So that all signaling that whales, accumulating whales, preparing that the Bitcoin price will increase with time, and they are not worrying if the price is dipping and testing low 30,000 levels. Our next piece of news. Mega Whale purchased around 30,000 Bitcoins, BTC, over the last weekend. So a big whales purchased 30,000 Bitcoins over the last weekend, during when Bitcoin price just was side-waving between 31 and 32,000 levels. With the BTC price down 9% on the weekly charts, whales are seeing this an opportunity to add more. A Bitcoin mega whale has purchased nearly 30,000 Bitcoins over the last weekend, July 16, 18. So the very last weekend. The same entity controls around 144,000 Bitcoins across 18 wallets, with each containing exactly 8,000 BTC since December 2018. So then these whale started to accumulate in December 2018 during the bear market dip. Okay, so this almost 30,000 BTC, about $1 billion USD, so insane amount. Okay, on-chain data shows that, Bitcoin on-chain metrics from sentiment. The network has been on a constant decline since the correction of mid-May 2021. Bitcoin address activity is one of the keys to watch the signal a price recovery, and we see that this is just going down, and okay, the Bitcoin market might have gained institutional support, with several financial giants and wealthy traders flocking to add BTC to their portfolio, but is the retail traders that drive the market. Willy Woo pointed that retail traders continue to buy more Bitcoin in the ongoing dip. Okay, so I have something for you that's it's related to this news. And then I will show you. I had a tweet today, and hi Lark. Okay, I got. So there was a tweet from Willy Woo, and this tweet is about, this third one, that retail investors buying 30,000 Bitcoin. Okay, so let's check this news. Weekly net flows to small holders of less than 1 BTC is retail that drive Bitcoin bull markets when they stop buying. That's a bear market warning. They haven't stopped buying. Last 30 days, whale sold 4,000 BTC. Plebs, retail investors, bought 31,000 BTC. So this is the chart. Bitcoin entity flows, and it shows that retail, this is retail keeps buying. And even we have this huge drop, retail keeps buying and not selling. So you see that it's totally different how the retail, the Bitcoin entity flows showing this. Okay. Our next piece of news, congratulations. So also whales buying, and also retail is buying. Historically low spot volumes and investors' indecision weigh on Bitcoin price. So the spot volume is really low, and also there is an indecision move. People are freaking out and they don't know what to trade. They are leaving the market because they cannot trade this sideways movement. There is no clear direction, but during this time, whales are buying the dip, and also it seems that retail is buying. Spot volumes and open interest collapse. So you see that from May, how just fall down the spot and the leverage volume. This purge has caused significant damage to the bullish market structure, with futures basis near 0% and depressed funding rates for perpetual contracts. So the funding rates are in negative. So if you are opening a long, then you are paid to hold that long position, but maybe you will be stopped out because the price is not increasing. Dollar strength leads the BTC weakness. So the DYOR chart shows that the US dollar started to getting strong. Commodities, gold, emerging market equities, Bitcoin are all vulnerable to a strengthening greenback. Thought that speed is its move also remains a critical factor. So you know, guys, the US dollar started to getting stronger, and that is why all commodities, emerging market stocks, all markets just falling, not just the Bitcoin price and crypto. Bitcoin's hot streak comes to an end. Okay, month-to-month over returns comes to almost zero now. Bitcoin testing key long-term support levels, 12 months moving average. So now the Bitcoin price came down to the 12 months moving average, the red line, and this is a monthly chart, as you see. Okay, thanks guys being here. Please be sure smash the like, subscribe, and push the notification all. So thank you for following the daily crypto news. Our next piece of news is crypto whales accumulate, adding almost $3 billion US dollar in BTC to portfolios since May sentiment. So this news also about that whales accumulating, they are buying these dips. Bitcoin may have dropped to 31,000 Thursday last week, but the BTC millionaire tier of addresses holding between 100 and 10,000 keeps climbing. The cumulative amount of holdings for these whales has increased by 100,000 BTC since May 21st. So this is huge, guys. So since the May drop, whales accumulated 100,000 Bitcoin. And let's check this sentiment chart. You see the green is the Bitcoin price, and this purple or I don't know what's this, purple or that pink. This pink is that whales accumulating, and we see whales accumulated here, whales distributed here, sold here, and then bears accumulating again, and they accumulated in this 2 months, during these 2 months, 100,000 Bitcoin. Okay, Twitter sentiments toward Bitcoin remains negative in the amount of volume and tone that our algorithm is picking up. Generally, when there is negativity, there is a higher degree of a price upswing to catch the crowd off guard. So this is the weighted social sentiment, that if people are bullish or bearish on crypto Twitter, and we see this is the Bitcoin price, and we see that most are now in negative, so they are bearish. ETH price action continues to linger around a bearish bias, with it hanging on a very important support level now. Bulls really need to step in soon for a bounce at the very least, as bears shall continue their downward trend. So Ethereum dumped almost to 1,800, but now it's acting like a support, but we will check it. Bitcoin wares accumulate 100,000, 122,000 BTC amid latest market mayhem. And that was a news in May, so we will not go through, but also this is an interesting news that also during the big dip, wares accumulating, and they are keeping accumulating. So we have lots of news about regulation, stablecoins, and CBDCs. So now get in this news. So guys, as this dump is going on, Bitcoin can dump to 20,000 or 24,000. But what all this news that we went through, all this news showing and stating on-chain metrics that bears are buying these dips. So bears accumulating, and I think on-chain metrics showing data that you cannot see on exchanges, but you see as bears buying on OTC, and they are preparing that, putting their Bitcoins into cold wallets. So the next piece of news, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen to discuss stablecoins with regulators next week. Okay, so this week. So they met with the president's working group on financial markets, and they will discuss stablecoins. Stablecoins are digital currencies designed to be less volatile than other cryptocurrencies by pegging their market value to an outside asset like the US dollar. Regulators have become increasingly concerned about transparency and the reserves backing stablecoins. So, guys, there is the USDT Tether, and also the New York attorney just sued Tether, but they got a settlement. And but also we have USDC, Paxos, TrueUSD, and few other stable coins that are regulated, and they owning a license, and then that is why USDC is spreading so fast. And but now regulators are concerned because they see that more and more people using stable coins for DeFi and also earning interest, and then they are concerned that people not depositing USDT or USD on bank accounts, but they are withdrawing their fiat USD and putting in stable coins and earning interest and using stable coins outside of the banking system. So I think that would have a clear stable coin regulations would have to stablecoins adoption, but we will see why also they want to regulate stablecoins. United States needs a strong regulatory framework for stablecoins. Fed's Powell warns crypto investors. So not just the Treasury Secretary, but also Fed is warning stablecoins. So all the major leaders in the US money market are talking about stablecoins and just getting some attention. So Federal Reserve will issue a report later this year to begin a major public consultation on a crypto regulation. So not just on stablecoins regulation, but on crypto regulation. Okay. Let's check the next piece of news. Also stablecoin related. Report claims Nayib Bukele regimes may issue a Salvadorian stablecoins. So this news came out, and also this news is stating somewhere that they would peg and these stablecoins to US dollar. I reckon that's what he will do. I won't be backed with actual USD. It will be backed with a USD equivalent stablecoin. So it's not clear. So it will be not backed with Bitcoin, but it seems that it will be backed with US dollar or something like that. And so a crypto community just raised their voice because, El Salvador was the first country that made Bitcoin a legal tender and embracing Bitcoin. And now it's coming out that they will launch USD stablecoin, so that it's not that most of these crypto community members expected from El Salvador, but we'll see. Maybe it will make some DeFi and Bitcoin with these stablecoins. The next piece of news. Japan to reportedly take action to scrutinize crypto globally. The Japanese Minister of Finance is hiring more staff to develop stricter global rules for digital currencies, particularly fiat-backed stablecoins. So you see that most of the regulators have having an issue with stablecoins, but I think why they have issue because maybe the US dollar tether, and they see that the clear evidence, the audits that the underlying assets are held on a bank account or not, and that is why I think this is clear. And also, as CBDCs will coming out, these stable coins created by startups and other teams are competitors to the central bank digital currencies, and that is why also they are claiming that a kind of regulation is needed. Let's check the charts. What do we have here? Okay, how to know dip is over when market crashing? Please share some tips. Yeah, so we will know when the market crash is over when we have a clear sign that the Bitcoin price is going one direction, and we are closing higher highs and higher lows on a daily basis, and also then on a weekly basis. But I will explain when we are getting to the chart at the end. But very good question, thank you. The next piece of news. Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary, nothing will replace Bitcoin. So this is really funny because Kevin O'Leary was, he's a big showman. He's having this Shark Tank talking about Bitcoin and other stuff. And now he is here and stating that Bitcoin and other, so nothing will replace Bitcoin. Kevin O'Leary, who recently allocated 3% of his portfolio in BTC, has no plans to sell his coins anytime soon. The millionaire told Crypto Potato in a recent exclusive interview, I don't care if it goes down to 20,000 or up to 20,000. I am not selling. One Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. I am in it for the long run. Okay, appreciate it. LCJ is not going away. Elon was pressured, I believe, by these shareholders of Tesla to speak out about this because they live with sustainability committees, and they are not on the side with Bitcoin being used as a currency to buy Tesla cars. and so they probably pressured him to make the statement they made. So this SCG, I think it's SCG is something that energy, social, and governance, and SCG means that very environment friendly. And as Bitcoin was not 100% created mined with green energy, then Tesla shareholders forced Elon to come out and make this statement. I don't really care who tweets what. I have made a binary decision to own Bitcoin. Now I have to decide what allocation, and I have decided for now 3%. So 3% of his net worth. What happens after that, I don't care. And if it's going to be volatile because of Elon Musk tweets or somebody else tweet, go ahead. Okay, so interesting interview. This is a buy and hold strategy, what Kevin O'Leary is doing. And I think he was a really guy 1 year ago that was really not Bitcoin friendly, but he loves color investment assets, and then he became a Bitcoin fan, and now it seems to be that he's a Bitcoin maxi. The next piece of news: Bitcoin Lightning Network reaches record capacity. So guys, recently we haven't any news about Lightning, but Lightning Network is doing really great, and more users are using it. The Lightning Network allows users to send fast and low-cost transactions via payment channels. So this is a kind of second layer solution that allows sending, paying with Bitcoin fast and cheap. Unlike the Bitcoin-based layer, Lightning transactions are processed off-chain via mechanisms called gossip, and probing the enables nodes can follow possible transaction routes. And we see Lightning Network capacity, and we see that scaling up from January, and the capacity of the network is just scaling up, and more and more transactions are executed. But Bitcoin's Lightning Network has a capacity of around 1,800 BTC. Its expansion period has been contracting. It took it 5 days to rise from 1,700 BTC to the current level, so that's huge. The rapid growth could be a consequence of the increased use of the Lightning Network, which has seen greater exposure and demand in recent weeks, with El Salvador's government making Bitcoin legal tender. This is a kind of technology adoption cycle. You see innovators, early adopters, visionaries, and here is the chasm. And now we are over the chasm, and pragmatics is coming out, and also early majority, late majority, and okay. I save it for later. Cool. Yeah, but the price is not reflecting what's happening with the whales accumulation, what's happening with Taproot, what's happening with Lightning Network. With the Lightning Network and motivated entrepreneurs, Bitcoin, the network, unlocks the power of human ingenuity and optionality in its race to cross the chasm. So we are going through this chasm. The next piece of news: banks are coming, banks are here, and banks loving Bitcoin. German bank Comdirect now offers 11 cryptocurrency ETPs in saving plans. So guys, ETPs are exchange traded products, is the same like ETFs. And as you see, these German banks offering 11 crypto ETFs, and in the same time, US hasn't got any ETF or ETPs. Comdirect has succeeded in significantly bridging crypto investments to retirement plans, something that our clients have longed for a while, the bank said. Okay, so they are working with 21 Shares AG. In this innovative partnership, 21 Shares was retained as the sole provider of physically backed crypto ETFs to the online brokers' saving plan programs. So Sparplan is the saving plan in German language. So they have different saving plans, and then they have different ETPs, and you can decide if you want to save this or put this kind of assets. Then you can put you can choose different assets. We are very excited to offer German clients who wish to add Bitcoin and other crypto assets to their saving plan a compelling option to do so thanks to Comdirect, an option that was not available for any crypto products until now. Together with our partner 21 Shares, Comdirect has succeeded in significantly bridging crypto investments to retirement plans, something that our clients have longer for a while. Okay, so that's great, guys. So you see that in one part, banks are coming in and preparing, but also last week there was a news that hub banks in the UK just not allowing clients to send money to Binance or withdraw money from Binance, and they are cracking down on all crypto-related transactions. But few banks, like the German bank, providing crypto ETFs and putting it in the saving plans. So you will be then when you will go retirement, then you will enjoy hopefully 1 million BTC prize or something like that. The next piece of news. Bank of America reportedly approves Bitcoin futures trading. America's second largest bank has reportedly started allowing clients to trade Bitcoin futures. So they are launching Bitcoin futures trading. So they will allow their clients trading Bitcoin futures like CME futures and other futures. And we see CME BTC options. So they are growing. I suppose that Bank of America has large clients, and then big institutional clients will trading these futures. The Bank of America will follow the likes of Goldman Sachs, which started providing Bitcoin futures trading through the CME banks in May. So Goldman Sachs also providing Bitcoin futures trading to their clients. So American banks, German banks, loving Bitcoin and crypto. Digital yuan now has more than 20 million wallets. Chinese central bank. Chinese central bank's new progress reports on its digital yuan confirms that smart contracts are a design feature. Okay, and also I saw a news that stated that more than $3 billion worth of transactions were settled on the Chinese digital yuan. The Chinese central bank digital currency is spreading. Okay, evolving digital yuan can be programmed with smart contracts. It will also respect anonymity as long as laws permit it. I don't think that it will permit, but because this Chinese digital yuan, China kicked out the Bitcoin miners. So, but good to see that they are developing with this. But I think they did a huge mistake kicking out miners and OTC traders from the country. Okay, and I think the next will be the USDT Tether that they will came after. The next piece of news also about CBDCs. Christine Lagarde, the president of the European Central Bank, and he says that 80 central banks looking to adopt CBDCs. So 80 central bank will adopt CBDCs. So CBDC adoption is firing up, and there will be e-krona, e-euro, e-dollar, and everything e. Okay, so they have a privacy concern. Yeah, but so what it look like? Well, it could be used like banknotes. I don't think it's like banknotes because it will not have the degree of anonymity that banknotes have. So it will not have any privacy. So there will be no anonymity with this. We want our privacy to be safeguarded, but we don't want anonymity because we realize the risk of anonymity. So it's a little bit confusing, this sentence, but it will be not anonym. So 80 central banks will launch. Okay, so there is an interesting research here. Then Bitcoin price prediction for 2021. Do you think Bitcoin is fairly priced? Yes, 15%. No, I think it's overvalued. 24%. 61% says no, I think it's an undervalued. So more people said 21% that it's undervalued. Okay. What else do we have? Do you think we are entering a bear market? 70% yes. 21% unsure, and 62% say no. Okay. Bitcoin price prediction for 2025 and 2030. The price prediction for 2025 is 318,000. Nice. And for 2013, we'll go somebody just forecast 470, but also here is a price prediction that 4 million. Wow, 4 million. That will be huge. Okay, guys, I leave it open. We will come back it later. Other next piece of news. Sotheby's auction rare diamond for 12 million in crypto. So Sotheby's auctioned this diamond for 12 million and paid in crypto. It's awesome. The auction house, which previously sold NFTs, has accepted crypto for the physical item for the first time. So also he sold NFTs, but now they sold diamond. The next piece of news. Busta Rhymes talks cryptocurrencies. Rappers ask fans if he should buy in Bitcoin. So Trevor George Smith Jr., professionally as Busta Rhymes, asked his almost 4 million followers on Twitter what they think about cryptocurrencies. Rhymes questioned if anyone was into crypto and how people were feeling about digital currencies at the moment. Also, Mike Tyson did the same. So Mike Tyson also tweeted about crypto, and Mike Tyson also, and Busta Rhymes also tweeted to Mike Tyson, and Michael Saylor also tweeted to all of them. So a nice conversation went around and around cryptocurrencies on Twitter, and good to see that these celebrities are coming out because few millions people are following them, and if they are starting to be more and more educated and also starting some education in crypto to their followers, that's huge. And I saw that Busta Rhymes and Mike Tyson really shared some educational tweets on Twitter. The next piece of news. Parliament of West Africa Economic Bloc cautions against use of cryptocurrencies. So a little bit insane. So now they are just cautioning people their use on the African continent is not without danger. So there is a danger. Volatility, danger, volatility. Guys, I don't understand these things because maybe your Zimbabwe dollars and other highly inflating fiat currencies are not volatile. So I don't know why why you are saying this. Okay, let's come with this news. Damien Hirst forces buyers to make a choice: physical art or NFTs. The British artist is launching the currency, a series of 10,000 non-fungible tokens in the form of unique experiments. So he is launching an NFTs, the currency. So that will be about the currency. So that is awesome. And now let's get to check the charts. So this is the daily charts, and we see that Bitcoin is a downtrend, and also we are stuck in the 31 and 40,000 levels. And on the 4-hourly chart, you see that we have this downward trending channel, trend line, and now Bitcoin is just on the lower trend line and also broke down from this trend line, and now just struggling coming back. So we'll see if can come back or not. But for now, maybe it will be some turning point, and from this Bitcoin can become really bearish, but also it can be a turning point and go to the upper territory of this channel, and then testing the 33,200 and breaking 34,000, and then next level at 34,500. So these are the levels I'm watching. A lot of people are bearish on Twitter and on YouTube. So that is why if everybody's waiting and expecting that Bitcoin will go to 24,000, yes, it can happen, but maybe will not if most of the people are expecting that. Let's check Ethereum. So we see that Ethereum seems a little bit more bearish than Bitcoin. Now we have more downside, and also the next levels will be at 720 US dollars. So this will be crucial for Ethereum holding this. But I think everywhere below 2,000, Ethereum is cheap for a long term, because the London hard fork upgrades, Ethereum 2.0, staking, and all other things that are building on Ethereum. So I think this shouts out for buying, but this is not a financial advice. You should make your own research. And let's check, let's check these BLX charts maybe. So it's a daily chart. So there was a question in the chat that how to know dip is over when market crashing. Please share some tips. So until we don't have higher highs and higher lows in these charts, that we cannot say that the crash is over. So I think as we have some horizontal levels and all these dips were buying up, and also the on-chain data shows that whales accumulating, I think there is a good chance that this 28,000, 30,000 level can hold Bitcoin. And that is why if it's testing, it's good time to accumulate, but also it's good to keep some funds for later when the price maybe can broke down from here. Okay, and when it be over, that we should see some higher highs and higher lows. So we should see that price is doing something, coming down, consolidating, going up, consolidating, going up. And then we will have higher highs and lows. compared to this. Okay, not that. We will have a higher highs and higher lows here. So also the lows will be higher than the previous lows, and the highs will be higher than the previous highs. And this is how we will see the structure. So almost the same. Maybe not so sharply will be this increase, but as we see that we have higher highs and higher lows, that we can say that the dip is over and the crash is over. So thank you for this question. So guys, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Please smash the like, subscribe, push notification all, and see you tomorrow. Be safe, don't panic sell. If you have fiat and stablecoins on the sidelines, I think the best time to accumulate now. So then I think to buying these dips, that makes sense, but also keeping some funds if this will dropping further, then also you can dollar cost averaging. And if you are not panic selling, just dollar cost averaging, that's fine. But if you want to become a professional trader, then I think it's not a good time now to trade. So better to wait until we see a clear sign of which direction the trend will go from here, sideways accumulation. So guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for smashing the like and subscribing. See you tomorrow. Bye.